Hey everyone, it's Angie Nerfenstein, and today we are going to do a repaint on the Avengers Infinity War Infinity Gauntlet. This was $40 in my local Target, I think, and it's a pretty awesome toy if you can't afford the Hot Toys version, which I can't. Hopefully repainting this will give you that sort of similar thing for a display. Wow. Just got a little handle inside for those who were wondering. So it's not actually a glove that you can wear, and it's molded into that fist shape. It seems odd that they've used rubber. Anyway, it seems odd they've used rubber when it's actually just molded into that shape anyway. They should have just done the entire thing in plastic. That's a bit strange because that doesn't actually do anything. Not a thing. So to start with, I'm going to take an emery board and I'm going to file off the warning because we don't want that at the end, and I'll probably fill the screw holes as well. And we're back, and I've got my little helper with me, and she has just helped me sand that off. The only one that we couldn't get is the one that's really indented in the middle, but I think once it's painted it won't matter. Oh, your Emma cup. Yeah, we can get your Emma cup. First, we're going to fill these holes in. You're going to help me, right? It's going to be fun. We're going to get a little bit dirty. So to fill the holes today, we're just going to use No More Gaps, which is just a gap filler. And that's because my little helpers want to do it, and I don't want them touching a epoxy, which is what I would usually use, this stuff. 2-part epoxy. So I don't want that getting on their fingers.
Me first.
Okay, you first.
Yeah, I'm second.
Okay, this stuff's weird. Look, it starts coming out. So we're going to put it in the hole. Who's going to squeeze the little thing?
That's it.
Just a little bit. Go.
Can I do the next?
Yeah, you can smooth it out. That's okay. You go for it. Thank you so much for your help. That was amazing. And now I'm going to wait for this to dry and then probably hit it up with another coat and sand it back. And we're just going to do the glove. We've sanded it all back after filling it all in and taped off the battery compartment, and I've just taped off the gems on the other side. Hello, you gorgeous viewers. We're back with the Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. It's freaking awesome. I have just sprayed it black. For transparency also, I'd like to say that I sprayed the rubber with Plasti-Dip thinking that would be fine, because usually it is. There's usually not a reaction if you paint rubber with Plasti-Dip because it is also rubber. But this had some kind of sticky reaction, and I've actually just gone over it with black acrylic and it's totally fine now. So maybe just hit it with the black acrylic to begin with. But either way, we're all done. The battery pack looks a little bit different. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to be screwing it back in before I start dry brushing it. I don't think it'll really matter because it's going to end up mostly gold anyway. So I'll start by doing that. I'm putting it back in just so that when I dry brush it, it's all the one sort of color. If you paint them separately, there's a chance that it might end up looking different. So I'm good to go. I'm just using some gold acrylic, and I'm hoping this will be fairly quick as these things go. Brand new brush, nice and fluffy. And now dry brushing into your armpits. If you haven't seen one of my tutorial videos before, dry brushing is putting a little bit of paint on the brush, taking most of it off the brush, and then just lightly hitting across any edges. Super easy technique, and I think it's really gonna bring the detail up in this particular toy or collectible, dependent on your beliefs. I will be time-lapsing this, so I'm just going to do a little bit in case you haven't seen one of my tutorials before, and then I will time-lapse everything else because it's probably going to take a couple of hours. So don't want you being totally bored. Just do this to show you how it works in case you haven't seen one of my videos before. Super easy. Anyone can do this. And I think it's really going to bring this toy up really, really nice. Do a little bit more so you can see, and then we'll time lapse. There we go, that's the effect that you're going for, but obviously this will get a lot more gold the more and more layers that we do. And then it literally should be a matter of peeling the tape off the gems and it'll be done, hopefully. A nice little display piece. Right, let's get to it. Okay, I think I'm calling it done. That was about an hour, a little bit over an hour. So as repaints go, man, that was fast, really fast. So I'm just going to untape the gems now and hope all is well. And I think that's it done, which is just ridiculous. There we go, there's your $40 Infinity Gauntlet repaint. All it really took was time and, I don't know, maybe another $10 in materials. I'll pop the batteries back in and we'll give it a blast. But that should look really cool, sitting on your shelf, if you can't afford something like Hot Toys, which I can't afford. You saw how simple that was. Anyone can do it and it will look the same. It's a really nice toy actually, it's got a lot of detail on it, so yeah, I'll grab the batteries. Pretty cool. The only thing is it's a shame these don't light up. I guess if you wanted to get sort of fancy, you could pull it all apart and put LEDs behind there. Drill them out so that the light's getting through. That would look pretty cool. There you go. There's your Infinity Gauntlet. I hope you've liked this video. Super quick, super easy. If you found it of use, give it a like. And if you liked it enough to subscribe, that would be awesome. I do toy repaints, Nerf mods, prop making, geek stuff, board games. Come join me, let's be geeky together. If you're feeling super helpful, feel free to share this video. Hopefully it will help anyone who can't afford the fancy one like me make a pretty nice display. I'll take some nice photos of this now and I'll run a side-by-side comparison of the one that I took before we began this video. For now though, that's all from me. Take care, have an awesome day wherever you are. Nerfenstein out.